you got one of the most working, grinding dudes in the Charleston scene. You know what I'm saying? I mean, tell them what's going on, who you is, what you got.
Y'all know they sound like they don't know me, right?
We gotta do it like that, you know, because you know how they gonna think.
What's happening, Big Speedy, the CEO of JIG Music Group.
Hey man, I know you, man.
No doubt.
You a
no
good
doubt.
dude.
Appreciate that.
All the way back to Star High School.
Star High alumni.
That's right. Go
Yeah.
Warriors.
Exactly. But you know, JIG Music Group, that's my company. I took it from just being a rap artist to being a CEO, having artists under me to opening up Nobody Grinds and started providing services for other artists and businesses, mainly small businesses, and trying to get artists to have the mind frame that they are small businesses and they should represent themselves as such. That's me, man.
Okay, no doubt. I gotta give you a special shout out because you know those who watch this whole situation came from you seeing what I was trying to do and started on the DVD and I signed it to the radio show. So I definitely give you hats off. Appreciate that love you showed me on that.
Shout out to Colors, those that watch. Always looking for a way to provide different avenues for new people. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. So when you say you were helping small businesses with services, what type of services?
Well,
Can you elaborate a little?
I always tell people, like, I do everything media, whether it be, artwork, video, commercial, audio commercial, video commercial, whatever the case may be, and promotion, pretty much. And what a lot of companies do with hip-hop now is they set up with branding, so they take, you would take a campaign and say, McDonald's, and fit it with hip-hop, and sell your product, and it's like it works on a major level, so why wouldn't it work on a smaller scale? See?
Exactly. That's smart. That's smart. So you would say that self-promoting your business as a small business and just doing promotions in general would be lucrative to any business, let alone a small business.
Always. I think probably the biggest reason why small businesses fail is because of the lack of promotion. Most of the time people feel like, I got the building, I got the product, all right, time to sell, and they think people just gonna walk in, but it doesn't happen. You gotta promote, you gotta market.
I feel it. Colors, what you think?
I mean, definitely, we always go back. Like I said, it's like my brother right here. We always on the phone. He always, telling me, pushing me, like, do it. You need to do it like this. You messing up. Those ain't the words he used. But you know what I'm saying. So I definitely respect that. And regardless of the city loves it or not, they can't deny the man changed the video game in the city from making people come down in rates, their prices, whether they want to give him his credit or not. Like he's in the shop for damn near everybody in the city. So I mean that's real right there to really impact the whole movement. Just to really give artists a chance to do visuals and not have any have money left over. So that means a lot.
That sounds good. So I want to ask that age-old question. Where do you see JIG Music Group in the next 5 years? It's always good to have a 5-year plan.
5 years.
Right.
So what's yours?
Well, to be honest, my 5-year plan go back another 5 years because my plans never changed. It was always to do what I'm doing now, but it started off with me, and I was like, I can't do all of this and be the person out front, so I started putting everything behind artists. And the thing is, when you put everything behind people who don't share your dream, it doesn't end up being what your dream was set out to be.
Oh yeah.
They don't take it as far as you would want them to, and they don't want it as much. So now I'm back here full circle, putting the artist hat on again, just to step out and show how it's really done and do it the right way.
You saying you get ready to kill it?
Kill it, man.
You ready to kill it?
Definitely.
Well, listen. I like to say, when you kill it kill it and teach a lot of the newer artists a lesson, because I think a lot of the newer artists, they don't know what it takes to kill it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It seemed to me like nowadays everybody want to be Drake. You know what I mean? And it seemed like I think a lot of hip hop artists actually lost that edge, that hip hop, that when we was coming into hip hop that hip hop music actually had back then. So when you kill it, don't just spank them, man. You know what I mean? I'm telling you,
I got you.
you gotta break the leather, you gotta break the paddle out, put it on.
No, just you gotta do it like go and get a switch off the tree, a fresh
Past
green
that.
switch,
Past that.
and have
Oh,
do it like that.
I'm gonna tell you though, like the name you said, like Drake. I'm gonna tell you, like Drake actually did that to them.
Yeah,
You know,
spank 'em?
and people don't understand that because this man came being himself.
Yeah.
He ain't say I'm a thug.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He admit that he fall in love easily. Most of his songs is about certain girls, and he make money because he true to himself and
Right.
true to his art and true to his people.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of these artists trying to be the people that's faking it, the ones that's selling dope but they on billboards, the ones that's what I'm saying, pushing keys but they on TV every day. Like
That's right.
Let's be realistic. Like you, even people who know the game, they know back in the days, the biggest big time guy would drive through in a hoopty. Why? Because he trying not to draw attention to himself.
Low key.
So why are you this big time dude pushing keys and so on and eagles and birds and whatever you
got
wanna
something to
call
prove
it,
or something.
stuff you ain't never seen in your life.
That's right.
But you on the radio every day and you videos everywhere and you just the most outlandish person in the club that people seeing. Like that doesn't happen. That's not true.
That is true, right, man. You bring up a valid point with that. I always tell a artist, be yourself, and people gonna accept you for what you're selling. And if you happen to be a fake artist, people are gonna recognize that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's like they talked about Plies and Jamie Foxx joke.
Oh yeah, I always hear about that
You
story.
know,
I heard that.
You got goons and you doing this and you doing that, and then them guys come in there.
You
and
ran in the
he
bathroom.
telling Jamie Foxx like, yo, I think you better ride out, man. And Jamie Foxx like, nah, I think you better ride out. They coming for you, and this man running, but you got goons and you a killer and you do this and you do that. See, like people gonna check you for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be myself, and I always been myself. Sometimes I come off as an a-hole. I can't help it. Like I tell people the truth. You don't like it, I understand. But ultimately, if you listen to it, a person who's gonna tell you the truth, more than likely they care about you more than somebody who's gonna sit there and lie to you and just tell you what you want to hear.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. You said you were restarting your 5-year plan. So I'm thinking in my mind, you're basically going back to your basics, trying to start anew, or do you have like a different direction?
No, it's not starting anew. It's more or less like when I say going back, I tried to make my plan happen with other people.
I see.
And that didn't work. So now it's like what I was doing, like I give you an example. Colors dropped this project, Where's the Love? I said, yo, none of my artists won't listen to me. I want you to listen to me, and I'm gonna give you the same plan I try to give them, and watch it work for you. And we did that, and it worked for them. You see what I'm saying? And it put it in a position where my artists had to recognize, like, yo, maybe this guy's vision ain't, as cloudy as I thought it was, but they still didn't, do what they needed to do. And it's not always about the artist, it's about the whole picture. So I take the blame for everything. It's my company. But at the same time, with that same statement, if I'm gonna take the blame because it's my company, then I might as well bring it up because it's my company. No need for me to grab somebody else to drop the ball. I grab myself, and if I drop it, I drop it.
Yeah.
But so far, I did pretty good with everything I tried to do.
Sounds good. So, like, how would you define a successful project on JIG Music Group?
Successful project for me comes with one thing that we do differently from other people. Like we actually, when we put out music, we put out mixtapes, we actually charge for hard copies. And I tell people all the time, like, if I put something real in your hand, then you should put some real money in my
I know that's right.
if you want to,
Amen.
if we want to reach the masses, honestly, we're gonna have to be in a position where they can get it online. So because you don't know me online, you can have that for free. Because you don't know me. But if I sell you a CD, a
Mhm.
physical copy, then you're gonna pay for it. And a lot of times, this is what people don't understand about the culture. You got freeloaders and you got fans. A fan is gonna download it because they wanna hear it. Like they just gotta hear it. Like right now, I need to hear it. It's here. I need to hear it. But that same fan turns around and log in and say, "Now let me pay my dues,"
Hey,
and they buy it.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
You're
Because
right.
they want that. You know?
I've done that.
Yeah.
You're right.
The same way as records on these walls. You know, they could have bootlegged them same records.
That's true.
That's right.
But you know, great
Pay for what
music-
you want.
Yeah, great music, you're gonna go for it. Plain and simple. That's what it come down to. You a fan, you gonna go for it.